Hello everybody, good morning or good evening again. Welcome to the show. Let's start this day. Actually evening or morning. Hey Omar, good morning. What's up, what's up? Oh yeah, you heard the music. It's the start. Hey Bill. Thank you. Subscribe and like. Thank you, thank you. Bill Hohenst, good to see you again. Let's see what's happening on NQ. Right into the middle. Yonix, what's up? Good to see you, Yonix. Entering the building. Well, the only thing I see, and it's kind of like a almost like a textbook zone. I'm not saying we're going there, but 570 is definitely becoming one of my favorite levels this morning. So we'll see how it goes. Marco, good morning. Next with Yomar, fair value gap at 560. Yeah, we're going to go into it. We're going to analyze that gap just in a second. With George Caravellas. Hello there, good morning. All right, let's see the 560 level. Got to check it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. 560. I mean, yeah, we do have that. I do like that area. If it would like to go down there. I have a small short position, by the way, on NQ. Started earlier before the stream started. So, I mean, anyway, it's just a small position. Nothing special. Boom Banana in the flash with CS60. Welcome with Vuzhelek. Marco. Good morning. 610, we got another. Yeah, we have multiple places here, but you know, we're gonna focus on the more important ones. And Malo Legacy in the flash, in person, long from 595. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I do have a small short position, so I have actually nothing against for going higher. Even if I lose that position, it would be a great reversal maybe for later. Heat, hey, good morning, Mac. It has to jump back up, right? I don't know, maybe. I mean, there is a fair value gap here that it could utilize to pick up more liquidity. Other than that, if we zoom in on the 5 minutes, so let's just zoom in on this 5 minute chart. So this is the 5 minute, zooming in. It can go higher. I was actually waiting for a possible retracement to that fair value gap higher. Let me just show it. So this one here. But in this case, there was a small fair value gap here. Now, I'm not saying that that's the one that it's utilizing, but it was kind of enough for me to take a possible short, you know. Break 610 to 560 could be happening. Easily picking up liquidity. Yes, Yomar. Naomi, hey, good to see you, Naomi, again. How are you? Jay. Bids at 540. Let's see. Could go. Jeff Koski in the flash with Nikos Loco. Hello there. Let me show you my position. It might not be the perfect one. So here is a position. Is this the 1 minute? Yeah, it's on the 1 minute chart, so don't worry about it. I'm gonna switch to 5 minute. Why did it always go to? So actually the entry is not picture perfect, I know that, but basically here's the zone that I'm looking for. These two bearish candles here. These would be my, or this would be the order block that I'm looking for, basically. Otherwise, nothing else. Nothing else, nothing special. It could go higher, so I wouldn't be surprised if it goes higher. Sudip, hello. Well, we're only cooking a possible short here. Otherwise, it can still go higher, much higher. I'm not like attached to this specific position that I took. If it goes higher, obviously, I'll be looking for a possible reversal. Quick look on gold. I can already see there's nothing on gold. Okay, nothing. Nothing on the 15. Okay, nothing here. There's one zone up there though. I'm gonna put that there. So there's a supply zone. It's kind of interesting because, you know, just a quick look on gold. Don't worry, everybody. We're going back to NQ in a second. So this, picking up liquidity there. Market structure shift here. It's kind of vetted. And yeah, that's it. There's the 5-minute supply zone. All right. So maybe I should be looking for a possible long position here. Let's change this to a different color. Okay, so maybe I'll be looking for a long position on gold. We'll see. Relax. Hey. Yeah, already in a trade. I just, I saw this area here. I was like, maybe, at the 2 a.m. Kill zone start, it might want to drop down. Actually, it almost started to drop down at 145. And I was like, man, I'm not sure I want to miss the ride. So I'm just basically aiming for that area. So that's it. With the one. What song? I actually have another one, another song too. Nvidia pops on earnings tonight. We have going long. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, definitely it could be pushing it. I guess we'll see. I know a lot of people are gonna focus on Nvidia, that's for sure. Last time there was a drop on Nvidia. I don't know why it happened. Maybe some profit taking from shareholders or whatever. I don't know. Something was happening. Okay, so my trade officially is in a drawdown now, but don't worry. I'm just kind of looking at gold for that zone. If I would see a displacement on the 5-minute, the usual play, then maybe I would go for it. Now on NQ, I think there's a very clean chance that we sweep that 606 to 611 liquidity pocket there. I was hoping for a quick drop for the order block, but my stop loss is at 15. So I'm okay if this one wants to sweep that level. Otherwise, who knows what's going to happen. How many contracts? Only a small one. I'm risking like $100, aiming for like 150. So 3 micros. 3 micros. But again, this is my first trade of the day, especially in the London session where everything is pretty much unpredictable. So I'm not risking more than that. I'm risking like $100 to make an extra 150. If we get down here, and that is it. And also I am copy trading. I'm copy trading it on an Apex and a MyFundedFutures account. So basically on 2 accounts, but not a big deal. As I said, it's only $100. Even if I lose it times 2, it's fine. Excuse me, I call these probe trades. Good morning, Francisco. The zone you drew it was already tagged. Which one? Oh, you mean on gold? It doesn't matter if it's already tagged. I mean, it matters. It matters. Actually, you know what? Let's check this. Opening up this candle is 38.8. 38, perfect. Now the thing is, it was tagged, but because it was only tagged to the tick here on gold, like here and here, like that's basically just an extra confirmation for me that there is something on this level. There is something that is at 38.8. It's kind of like an interesting level for the market because the zone did the job here, right? So it could be any market, by the way. Just I'm saying this for the example. The zone here, or the supply zone, or the order block, you can say it order block. This bullish candle here actually started to push it down. So it did the job, actually. It did a real nice job. The market still wanted to go back. Actually, there was a bit of a fair value gap here as well to pick up liquidity, as you can see. So we definitely have to come up with some sort of a narrative of what the market or the algorithm wanted to do here. So the algorithm picked up liquidity first here. I mean, in this area. Went down, pushed it lower, left an imbalance here on this bearish candle. The market actually wanted to go back. Now, the sign that this candle here is like a bearish pin bar with this huge rejection wick, it tells me that this level, and it basically got tagged to the point, to the tick. It just went up there, tried to go, but obviously the market absolutely did not want it to go back to the zone. Picked up liquidity from this gap and started to push down lower and lower, and you know, we got down quite far. Now, I don't know how far we got. Actually, we picked up liquidity here. Look at this. This is why I like tape reading. So, look at that. We picked up liquidity right there. We picked up liquidity in multiple places, by the way. Picked up here, in this fair value gap, in this fair value gap. Actually here, in this fair value gap. The market just kept dropping, dropping, dropping all the way here. Now, what can you notice down here? Except for this unbalanced price range on gold, there is nothing more in terms of juicier liquidity to take. Like gold, if we're just talking about the short-term session for London, there is like nothing for gold here to look for, in my opinion. That doesn't mean it cannot go down and maybe try to, you know, rebalance this unbalanced price range. There is a small gap there, so it can still go. But because this was a very interesting choreography, I would say, from the algorithm up there, push it down, that makes this whole level kind of interesting. Now that the market actually did the job, took liquidity, sweat what it could, what if now it wants to, and by the way, look at this. Look at the 5, because I was on the 15-minute. Look at the 5-minute. 5-minute fair value gap actually here, which is also a 15-minute gap. I mean, it's just good. It's art. Some way it's art. Liquidity picked up. Look at how perfectly the last candle here at 1:10. So 1 a.m., 10 minutes past 1 a.m. Eastern Standard. Look at how this candle perfectly repriced this 5-minute fair value gap here. Perfect reprice action. So, and it now goes back up there to that 5-minute supply zone in my understanding. That's why I said, if I see a nice displacement with a pullback I'm ready to target that 5-minute supply zone. There is supply there, as it states. So that would be my absolutely surgical, precise analysis for gold of what we're looking at right now. All right. Anyway, let's say NVIDIA grows 10% per year of the next 9 years. Oh yeah, it will be a huge company. Best investment, I know. Yeah. Malo, taking 550 times 2? Jesus. You definitely need to shut down. That's perfect. Congratulations. Malo is just printing. He keeps printing money over and over. My trade is in a drawdown on NQ. If it's not going to go down, it's fine. I think I might just put the focus a little bit on gold as well, just to see what's happening. The thing is, there is nothing on the 1 minute in terms of pullback. What was that level on gold? 38.8. Let me get this off here. Actually, I'm not gonna get that off. I'm gonna get these off. So 38.8. I'm gonna be watching that level. $38.8. Nice. Could be seeing a bit of a push here on gold and also on NQ, unfortunately for me. Yeah. Farhad, hey, good to see you, Farhad. What's up? Good morning, good morning. Needed to go to 613. Let's go. I think you can. I think it will. It has a good chance for it. It's most likely going to reprice this gap. So from there, it's just a few ticks. And there you go. As for gold, hold on a second. I forgot to start my supersonic indicators this morning. All right. Yeah, NQ definitely is repricing this gap right now. Maybe I should have waited for it first. I was a little bit late on that. Unfortunately. I think it just was to go higher. In terms of pullback on gold, look at that. I think I want to be super aggressive here. Do I want to be super aggressive? Of course I want to. All right. Here comes the pullback on gold. On the 1 minute at least. NQ swept liquidity from that area. I actually entered to a gold buy position here. If it pulls back a little bit, that was a little bit aggressive, I know, but it's fine. If it pulls back more, I'm gonna add to it. That's the plan. Hold on, just trying to figure out how far this one wants to go. All right, added to it. I mean, yeah, opened up that position. So I'm in a long position on gold. I'm still having my short on NQ, but we'll see how it goes. Which copy trader? I'm using the built-in copy trader with Quant Hour, Georgie. I'm using the built-in copy trader. It's for free. It's free basically if you're copying at the same prop firm, just like a TRADEIFY. So that's what I'm using. I'm long on gold, but this is a super aggressive entry. I'm willing to add a little bit more micro to it if it would like to go to that zone. But I have a wide stop on this one. Now the problem is more likely right now for me is with the NQ trade, because I feel like it just wants to push it higher. Anyway, I'm gonna give the gold trade a little bit more room to breathe, and we'll see how the NQ trade goes. Totally forgot to, and actually this is the Asia high as well, previous day high. So Asia high, and we have, well, this low has been swept. I would have said like this was the Asia low, which was technically taken out. So whatever you think or say, this Asia low has been swept, and that's something I totally messed up. Could easily go to that Asia high here. How could I overlook this so much? Anyway, I overlooked it. You're welcome, Georgie. Good night, Malo. See you tomorrow. Perfect setup and perfect entries and printing the money. Let's go. Beautiful car. Was sold. Oh no. Well, the M2. It's never a bad idea to go with the M2. Yeah, NQ is bouncing. It seems like it wants to go for that Asia high. I might have to consider to close this position earlier than I wanted. So, anyway, it seems like that's the way it wants to go. It's not far actually, so it's pretty close. 20 points for the Asia high. It's easy for NQ if it wants to pop that level, especially after taking Asia low. So I might going to close this. As much as I'd like to keep this trade, I have a feeling that it might just wants to pop the Asia highs there. Which is at 29, yes. Gold is also acting up weird, which is fine. Dude, I don't get it. It was look like a solid position on NQ. Maybe I should have waited for the Asia high to sweep. But anyway, if it goes there, it's fine. I'm still going to look for a possible reversal from there because there's nothing on the left. So it is what it is. I think I should close this, man. I don't like it. Yeah, 630. It seems like that Asia high could be the target. Good morning, Pare. You're welcome, Malo. Good luck with the car. I think I'm closing down this trade, yeah. Yeah, I gotta cut it early. Yeah. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm cutting this trade early, so. I closed it. I closed the short on NQ. It is what it is, I know. It's a good thing I closed it, it seems like it. It seems like it. I did the right thing. Look at that. It's really gonna go for it. Anyway, I'm gonna stick with the gold trade for now and see what happens. A little bit disappointed, but it's fine. It's actually very close to that 630. I think it wants to break through. There's a small zone, aka order block at what's the high here on the 1 minute? Here NQ 616, just a few points away. I think it wants to break that level. Yeah, now it's breaking it almost. It was close. Man, how could I overlook this much? Anyway, no news today. Yeah, it could be the reversal day. Who knows? Yeah, the weekly profile suggested that it could be happening. It should be breaking that 616 to the upside to get through this level. And then all the way up there. There's relative equal highs at 21. So it's breaking it right now. Yeah, once it's getting through there. Would be relatively easier for price to go. So what's up with gold? Gold actually is still holding this area. So who knows? Anything's possible on gold. NQ might try to go for a bit of a pullback here. There's a fair value gap at 612. Otherwise, these relative equal highs and Asia high is still a good target. Yeah, more sleep, definitely. Not too much, but a little bit more. Yeah, Martin. No movement in the stock market. Well, who knows? Maybe still, part of the summer trends. I'm quite curious how next month is gonna start, actually. All right, so picking liquidity up from from this 1 minute gap here, and I'm kind of checking on the gold thing. Okay, it's still there. Seems like I misread the market. It's going for the Asia high. It definitely seemed like it. Hey MB, did I pray today? I always pray every day. Hey Green, what's up? Mr. You didn't miss anything. I was having a very bad short position. I closed it manually because it seems like we're going for Asia high. The only thing I still have, which is in drawdown, is the gold long position. But I'm okay if it goes down for a drawdown. I'm just actually curious if it tries to go for that 5 minute supply zone up there. That's the only thing I'm kind of looking for. Otherwise, NQ seems like wants to take the Asia high after sweeping the Asia low. That would be just a nice bonus here. I lost my last two funded yesterday. Well, Green, we've all been there, and I have a feeling that even me and even the pros or whoever we're talking about, it can be a rookie trader or a pro trader, it's just going to repeat for a while. You know, it happens. It's part of it. We are working on to reduce that thing as much as possible, right? Reduce those periods when we're blowing up those accounts. That's the only thing we can do, right? Obviously, the goal is to never blow up the account again and to keep it forever. Get ready for Anyway, let's just wait and see what it does. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, Pat, of course, I always do that. The way I pray is, by the way, I mean, I'm not praying the traditional way. I used to say like meditating, but like I'm like technically praying but meditating. So it's a little bit like, it's not that simple. Actually, it's simple, but you know, it's a special way. But that's how I do it. Oh, really? Nice, Pat. That's cool. That's awesome. Hey, Mohit. Doing great, thank you. I'm looking, actually, first I was looking at this order block down there at 570, so I took a short, then I closed it manually. It seems like after sweeping Asia low, we're going for Asia high at 629-ish. What's the high here? Yeah, 629. So it seems like that's where we're going. OG beat saying 650. Take a reef off and recharge. Yeah, for now this year, August was difficult for me too. Yeah. January was difficult before August for me. I mean, February, March, those were like okay-ish months. I remember January was a bit of a struggle for me, and this month, August, was a bit of a struggle for me as well. So, oh no, the gold trade. It doesn't look good now. Yeah, the gold trade is not looking good. Okay, going lower. I wasn't expecting a sharp drop here, but we still have 25 minutes until the market opens, so we'll see. And NQ is still kind of like hovering in this area, so I guess we'll see. Interesting relative equal highs there. Okay, NQ slightly dropping a little bit more. August sucked, yeah. It was definitely an upside down month, and obviously if you see the daily chart here on NQ, I mean July, August, like here's August. We're pretty much in this side movement thingy here. Anyway, which kind of suggests that we could still go higher, but I don't know. No, I'm not watching the SMT on silver and gold. Yeah, so that's what I do basically. I talk with God, just specifically, yeah, just exactly about wisdom and guidance. That's what I usually pray for wisdom, guidance, you know, strength, emotional strength, wisdom, guidance. That's what I'm praying for most of the time, and obviously for family and health, and those are the main ones. Gold is not looking good now. Well, as long as how many? We have 22 minutes until London opens, so yeah, anything can happen here. I'll be curious how this one's gonna go. There's a bit of a pullback on NQ right now. Also, gold is dropping, so not so good for my gold trade, but it's fine. Actually, I might have to close it, right? I'm quite curious. Is there a gap down there? Not really. We'll see. Yes, I'm Christian. Yeah. Catholic. Like, but to be honest, like, I never really studied religion that deeply, and I'm not. So how should I put this? I think the thing is basically almost the same on most of the religions. Like not every time, but you know, most of the religions are worshiping a one true God or creator, whoever it may be called. So there's lots of similarities in between religions. That thing I know. So that's why I always keep saying, however you want to call it, universe, God, creator, whatever. It basically means the same thing. Good morning, MM Khan. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, did I see it right yesterday? You won a MyFundedFutures account. If I think I saw your name there yesterday. If I did, then congratulations. At least that's how I remember it. Okay, gold is definitely in the drawdown on my end. Ah, you did. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, I swear I remember I saw your name. Like, I think I remember that name, of course. Congratulations. Good job. Good job. All right. My memory is made of Teflon. So no, I don't have a good memory. I don't have a good memory. I would say my brain is made out of Teflon. Most likely nothing sticks there. So unfortunately my gold trade is gonna betray me. I can see that now. What can I do, right? I think I might have to close. But actually I predetermined the risk, so I'm fine with it. If it takes me out, then let it be. Should I put my stop a little bit lower, maybe? Never mind. I have to put another chart here. Let's see how far this gold is gonna go or not. NQ is now trying to go back up there. It's kind of interesting, to say the least. Good morning, Lizelle. Hey, good to see you. Hey, thank you, Khan. Well, actually, I mean, I was always interested in philosophy and anyway, and theology. But otherwise, I mean, not like because I really wanted to study that much deeply, but there's a lot of similarities. So Satoshi back from vacation. Well, the market, you know, you haven't missed anything, Satoshi. August was a bit of a struggle. It was a bit of a struggle. Lots of unpredictable levels and conditions. So don't worry, Satoshi. I think you had the vacation at the best time. Just trading, opening bell. Ah. They prey on YouTube, nice. A lot of XP. Time for NQ to shine, maybe. God is about relationship, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it seems like it could be a ranging day. Hard to say it otherwise. I think might be the best idea for me to stick on the 5-minute for now until there's lots of noise or false signals could be happening. But we'll see. Gold still holding. We'll see for how long. I'm gonna be curious about the NQ. Need the pump up song. Yeah, maybe. The pump. Get her ready for. Actually, NQ can also go way higher. Like it can go all the way up to, if it wants to sweep that level, but it can all go all the way up to, like, I don't know, maybe even try to go for that 650. Somebody mentioned it. Here's that level 650. There, nice round number. Interesting how it got reversed yesterday in the AM session from 650. So might try to do it. Wouldn't be surprised, that's for sure. Let's go, Khan. Yeah. I'd also need a coffee. I forgot to drink the coffee this morning, so I might have to fix up a coffee for myself just to see how it goes before before London opens. So I might gonna go and fix up a drink, a coffee. I might need it. I might going to need it. What a day. OG Beat saying 650. Yeah, he was saying 650. Why not? Why not? And actually, as I said, we're close to that Asia high. So I was still hoping for that 570, but as I said, you know, I don't know why. I don't know why. We now entering the macro, you know. Here's the macro. Let's see what it wants. It's definitely having a hard time, you know, hitting those highs right now. That's for sure. So NQ also struggling, and I mean, sorry, gold was struggling. NQ seems like dropping a little bit before the London Open. I don't know what to make of it. It's almost like inverting a 5-minute bullish gap earlier. That was at 230. It's hard to read. Yeah. So let me just see this through. This one wants to go down to that 570. I have to do some calculations here. I mean, it could. I might jump in. We'll see. I'm gonna wait. Let's wait for this 5-minute close. And obviously, London Open can pull some dirty trick on us. Hey, JC, good to see you. 587 could be. And as I said, there's a order block down there. For you, no morning coffee, no trading. Coffee is the first part. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I do need to fix up a coffee. That's for sure. I definitely need to fix up a coffee for myself. If anyone wants a coffee, let me know. I fix up one for you guys. All you need to do is travel here to Hungary, and I get a fix for you. All right, all is good. All right, the gold trade now is looking very, very, very bad, unfortunately. I might have to cut the gold trades. Yeah, I'm closing it. It just wasn't looking too good, so I cut the gold trade. It is what it is. Maybe for later. I think I had one here. No. Anyway. So gold wants to go lower. NQ is in a tricky position. I'm just gonna wait now. Yeah, I don't know why it's dropping. There's one thing I noticed though, and I might go into engage. Like there was a fair value gap here. It technically inverted it. I'm not saying this is the perfect inversion, that's for sure, but it did, and it actually shifted structure with this swing low at 607. Now, the issue with this is that it did not go for the Asia high, which I don't understand why. Anyway, Norbert, hello. Suspect London will drop into 50% at 4-hour BC and get ready. Let's check that 4-hour BC. Oh yeah, see what you mean there. Yeah, I used to put these levels here myself. So that's the 4-hour mid-level of BC. Four-hour mid-level. We'll see. But yeah, it's not extended to the left, but don't worry, it's still there. So guess that would be interesting to see. Gold is still down there. And down here we have a 5-minute bullish order block slash demand zone. That's all we have. So this would be interesting to see, that's for sure. I'm gonna get a coffee. We still have 2 minutes until London. I'll be right back. All right, here we are. Fresh coffee. So 5 seconds to go. Let's see how it goes. happens with deeper? Yeah, it could be happening. Quick look on gold. The gold is still there. NQ is holding the area so far at this London Open. Could be picking up liquidity again from that fair value gap. Kind of interesting. Interesting price action. My chair is squeaking, I know. So yeah, we have some levels down there. I don't know. It's very hard to predict. How far is the zone, by the way? 30 points. Not far. Actually, it's not far. Pat Hole looking for short. Let's go. Pigeon, hey, what's happening? Justin Wright is here as well. Good to see you guys. Yeah, enter the short position at 604. Just out of curiosity to see if this one wants to go. So I have a short at 604. Actually 603.75. If it's not gonna go there, well, I'm just gonna sit on the sidelines. A6 bill bands. Looking for shorts on NQ, yeah. The problem is I was expecting a little bit more at the open. Seems like we're stuck here. So, not really ideal condition. Actually, I was thinking to study more about the delta, but I haven't really backtested or collected information about it, but maybe I should. But yeah, maybe. I mean, trading is learning constantly new things. I mean, for me, it's new. Evolving. That's what it's all about. But I haven't really. So I wasn't really using the delta before, the delta zones. I mean, that delta with the supply zone, sorry. But I will try it, I think. It's always good to look into new stuff. Yeah, there's a 4-hour gap. Yeah. Yeah. It's picking up liquidity on this 5-minute gap for now. Gold went lower. That's interesting. And for now, NQ, we'll see what it wants to do. Picked up liquidity on the 5-minute. At least it poked into it. Let's see if it wants to invert it again and go for the Asia high. Could be a possibility. It's also a good thing I closed down my trade a little bit higher here on gold. The analysis stays the same for me. If it sweeps the lows again, I'll still be looking for a shift to that zone. On the downside though, I don't see anything on gold that I like. So I'm just not going to engage into anything on the short side to gold. I'm just going to wait. I don't know, Peter. Maybe. I mean, now at this point anything can happen, but I do like a zone up there. That supply zone up there. But for now, I'm not going to focus on it. Ah, nice. Well, that's always a good thing if to use it as an extra layer of confirmation. So why not? You know. All right. This one seems like wants to turn around. Repricing this 5-minute gap here for now, but hard to predict the possible target. It's definitely a decision point in this 5-minute gap, and the so-called first presentation gap could be forming here, which can act as possible support if it wants to go higher. This inversion gap so far is here. Yeah, it seems like it wants to go. $50-minute looks absolutely sideways, so no direction. Nothing specific on the 5-minute as well. It's a trap. In short terms, it's a trap. Big master and you get paid. Let's see, Jonathan. I don't know what's gonna happen. Perfect bear flag. Yeah, it looks like a bear flag, but you know, now it's just going higher. Ivan, good morning. Yeah, exactly, Lizelle. It is. It is. So it's super crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if it would try to trick everybody again and go higher to that 629 and higher. I mean, on NQ, I'm not surprised anymore. Nothing. Okay, 5 minute closed. Could be going for those highs. I closed my NQ trade. It is what it is. Unfortunate, but what can we do, right? I'm just going to wait on the sidelines and see what it wants to do. I just can't get a proper read on this market. So there's not much for me here. I'm not going to take a trade. I'm sitting on the sidelines. I have now 3 losses in a row. So I'm definitely on a losing streak, and that's it. So I lost the gold trade. Actually, I closed it manually before the stop loss. So all of these trades were closed manually before hitting stop, but still something is just off. So I'm not doing anything with it. It's definitely not good. So same here. Yeah, so I can already tell you guys that I'm not looking to enter another trade. I have 3 losses in a row. I'm done. So I'm just not, I can't get a proper read on this, and I feel like I'm just gonna force a trade in this London session, which is not even there. There are obviously good levels in both directions. We have the Asia high. I do love the zone down there. I'm just not feeling it. We are in the middle of this congestion area on the 15-minute chart. No, it's just not what I was looking for. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But we'll be ready for the next session. For now, I am not taking more trades. I'm done. I am done. I wouldn't be surprised if this one just keeps dropping down there to the zone. Yeah, all the way down to maybe even down to the 80s. Who knows? Anyway, I just have to wait. At least to see if my analysis is correct or not. What's the consequent encouragement level? 75 there. I don't know. It's a tricky one. It's a very tricky one. Telling yourself that you are in a losing streak. I mean, not losing streak, but I just can't get a proper read on the market. So if I can't get a proper read, and I do have 3 losses in a row, that's definitely a red flag of stop what I'm doing. You know, whatever it is that I'm doing right now or trying to achieve, I have to stop it for this session. Yeah, it could be Jay. Yeah, 100 200 points. Yeah. 4-hour winning trade. We'll see what happens. Yeah, slow volume is basically the issue for most of us, even for me too. And especially, you know, when you look at the 15-minute chart here, look at it. It's terrible. Basically, we are in a range, so very hard to predict this one. Very, very hard. Thank you to keep me busy, right? I can do that actually. Some sim trading. Actually, I can. What I can do is I can switch to a fresh, cheap eval and maybe try to scalp it, which is a good thing, but I just don't want to get my mind into a bad spiral, which could be lasting until the New York session. SMT with silver is working. Oh, really? Maybe I should look into that. Anyway, for the moral victory, I'm kind of curious if we're going to hit that 5-minute demand zone. Just to see if the zones are working or not. Now below 600, actually around 600. Zone is at 70, so like 30 points away. Mid-level 75.75 on the 4-hour. Yeah, kind of curious what's going to happen here. If looking to make back losses, buy 1 micro, at 5 for a range, average down 2 more micros. Yeah, maybe, but I could try that. But it's okay. I'm fine with it. I'm okay with this. 2 accounts are down almost $300 each. So that's almost $600 on 2 accounts. I just can't continue. I can't. Maybe on maybe I can pick up a few Apex accounts. There's still an 80% sale, right? Apex. I can pick up an Apex account, right? Full port it to the zone. Yeah. Oh, today's the last day. I'm gonna buy a few accounts. I'm gonna have to buy a few accounts to have some evals. Okay. I'm gonna buy Apex accounts now. Still in a good price. And I want to pump up the numbers Apex wise. So. Whoa. Somebody subscribed. Jet, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Fizzlid, Was there news on the spike? No news. I don't see anything. So nothing. I mean, on the market close, no. No, I checked it. There was nothing special. Cavlo, good morning. Oh, it's 50. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Funding ticks. It's only 50 bucks. Good idea. I'm going to buy that too. With discount, I think it's now 29 or 35 bucks. I'm going to check it. Give me a moment. I'm going to buy a few. Okay. Let me see how much. I mean, currently they're still 80% off. Rhythmic 50K. $35.40. $35.40 is the price right now for those accounts. $34. Yeah, exactly. Reversal could be happening, Martin. I'm not surprised anymore. Okay. FundingTicks much better. I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna buy FundingTicks accounts as well. Look at this. It's going down with it. I wanted to full port an Apex account. It's not gonna be ready by the time. I honestly wanted to full port an account with 10 minis to go down to 570. Or who knows? We'll see. All right. I bought a few accounts. Actually 3. I'll buy more later. Man, I'm gonna miss the full port. Where are my Apex accounts? They're not appearing yet on the Rhythmic dashboard. I wanted to go down to 570. I wanted to have some fun. Where are my Apex accounts? Oh, there's something here. Okay, I see something. Don't tell me I have to reconnect. I'm gonna go nuts here. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I enter to a short to target 70. But I'm not full porting it. My TP is 71. If it pulls back, it's fine. And where is it? There is my So this is just an eval. I'm going crazy right now. Okay, this is it. 20 micros targeting. I don't even have a stop loss. I'm gonna add to it. Yeah, Lab, I'm gonna definitely. Actually, I'm gonna buy FundingTicks account right now. I'm definitely. I want to go with them as well because the conditions are very good. The only thing is that I don't have trader weight, so I have to set up a copy trading system to trade that account. It's dropping. Oh yeah, Lab was calling out this level. That's true. Points on Lab. Actually, this gives an interesting thought to the whole thing on my end. All I should have done, and I just made a huge mistake in this London session. All I should have done is just stick to my original analysis. So I broke my own rule, what I'm always preaching about. I should have just stick with my own analysis and wait for the zone right here. That's it. Instead, I broke the plan and I wanted to, you know, do some crazy stuff, whatever. Anyway. It is what it is. That's my punishment. Yeah, let's see. Should be getting that zone. Exactly, Lizelle. That's where psychology comes into play. Exactly. So I do have my, and this is exactly what I'm always preaching in my funded TV as well. So once you have your targets, once you have your levels, you did your pre-market analysis. You did everything by the book. I mean, in analysis wise. And you still keep messing up. It's only because psychology. The levels are still there. The market doesn't care how you feel. The market doesn't care what you think. And you just keep messing up because I keep anticipating that we're going to go for Asia high and it's not good. And look at that. The original target, since 2 a.m. I was looking for this 570. And I kept messing up everything here, everything in this mess. And now it goes. And yeah, it's now it's looking good, but it's only an evaluation account. So, and my funded account is down $300 almost. Yeah, that's because of gold as well. I know, but still, it's just a mess. It's just a mess. Not moving. Yeah, the analysis paralysis that hits. Actually, you know, guys, what I'm gonna do after this, after the stream, I'm gonna go and play some Counter-Strike. I need to shoot someone, so I need to play some shooting games. So I'm gonna go Counter-Strike, maybe PUBG, but that's a slow game for this morning. Maybe I'm gonna try Valorant. I know Valorant is like a rainbow and sunshine game and magical stuff, but maybe I'm gonna go Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike or Valorant. I need fast rounds. So, and look at that. Just like that, this trade is it's not going to the level. Although, look at this. How interesting. Let's just zoom in. The 4-hour consequent encroachment. I think Norbert was talking about this. This level. I think, yeah. What a bounce just on the 4-hour fair value gap consequent encroachment / mid level here. Interesting. Live on Twitch? No, I don't think. I'm gonna do it live on Twitch. I mean, I do have a Twitch account. It's not TOMSABO, so you're not gonna find it, but I do have a Twitch account. I have like 300 followers on Twitch. The problem is my computer is getting old to, you know, do the stream and also have the game run smoothly and everything. So my computer is just outdated to do everything at once. Yeah, the run is good too. Yeah, that's definitely some exercise is a solution. I would join a winning team at the end of the week with the new eval. Let's go, Filkus. Yeah. Oh, look at that. We're now going back up there. Seems like my Apex account is ready to blow up. You know what? This is going to be fun. I have to disconnect and reconnect. There's some connection issue with Apex right now. Or Rhythmic. I don't know. But I have to reconnect. Don't worry. It's fine. $50K. Relax. My brain is pretty much wired to the $50K accounts. So, okay, it's still here. This one is still here, although I'm in a drawdown. I still will, you know what? I'm gonna add to it. Let's go crazy. 10 more micros. Who cares, right? 10 more micros. I'm sorry, I'm not switching to mini right now. It's fine. There is a gap here. Maybe that's enough to pick up liquidity. If not, then we're just gonna wait as much as the drawdown can handle. 48. It's I don't have too much left on this account because it dropped down. So it's an intraday trading. So this is gonna kill my account real soon. I cannot add more. Still, 571 is like a good target. I haven't checked it, Jamie. I'm not there, but I'm going to their website. Just a minute. Wolf of Wall Street. Pump up those rookie numbers, yeah. Breaker also 5 minute. Yeah. Let me check it. Funding ticks. This is not good for this Apex account. ApeX account. I don't know what's up with the FundingTicks website. Whenever I log in, it's just freezing, and I don't know why. With 10 minis, you would pass it. Yeah. Yeah. That particular hour can be good, but look at that. This is not good right now. All right. Let's see. Funding ticks. Let's go for an account. I'm telling you guys, it's freezing. The website is just lagging. Maybe I'm having an issue with the browser. I don't know. Oh no. This Apex account is almost doomed. Not doing anything. Okay, finally, buy challenge. All types. I don't know what's up with the website. It's just getting slower and slower. Wait. All right. So is this the one step or the zero account? One step, right? One step. FundingTicks 1 or FundingTicks Pro? Which account type? I'm really confused now. One step. FundingTicks 1 or FundingTicks Pro? Customized trading rules. Individual reward cap. Okay. $5K withdrawal option. Okay. All right. So 5K withdrawal option. Okay. Account size 50K, and they have only trader weight. That's my issue. Oh, look at the trade. That's my issue. Is that it's trader weight. So there's only one way I can trade this properly if I have to set up a copy trader at tradesinker.com. I have to set up, so I'm going to use a Rhythmic account for the master account, and TradeSyncer is going to copy my trades to TradeAwait. That's the only way I could do this, which is fine. Let's see the discount. It's $81.25. $81.25 on the 50K account. But if I choose the $1,000 option for withdrawal cap, it's $50. So, you know, if you choose the $5,000, that's $81. That's cool. Otherwise, with the 1,000, it's $50. I mean, you know. No activation fee, I think, right? No activation fee at FundingTicks. I mean, I'm just starting out with them as well. If you would like to get some FundingTicks account, the TOMSABO code also works with them. But the thing is, I'm just starting out with them as well. So I'm kind of getting familiar. The only thing I could go with them is if I copy trade, because I'm not trading on TradeAwait. I cannot focus on those many platforms at once. 5K is worth it. Like for $82 or 80, how much is it? Let me just check it. $81.25 with no activation fee. I think that's a good price. I think that's an absolutely good price. And they do have the instant funded account, right? They have the instant funded. Let me check it. Which is the zero account. Zero, right? So a 50K instant funded account with discount is $324. That's the instant funded account, right? That's actually not a bad price as well. $324 for an instant 50K funded account. That's not bad. Reasonable, I would say. Yeah, you have to select the 1K cap. Yes. So if you guys want to grab instant funded accounts, now you can have it from two places, TRADEIFY and FUNDINGTICKS. Both of these are having instant, and also TickTickTrader. I know some people are always looking for instant funded accounts. Check their copy trading rules. I know from previous experience with their CFD, they were pretty firm on no copy trading unless there was a master. Okay, that's what I need to. Thank you, Fighting Futures. I need to look into that, because the only way I can trade on TRADEIFY is if I copy trade from a master account, from a Rhythmic account, sorry. So I don't want to keep TRADEIFY opened up at the same time. I need to use a third-party copy trading software to do that. Yeah, Lizal, it's not a bad price, just like with TRADEIFY as well. So $324 instant funded, end of day drawdown. That's not bad, actually. With FUNDINGTICKS. Yeah. Do they have a buffer? I have to check out. Do they have a buffer? That's a good question. I'm gonna check their website. As I said, I'm fairly new with them as well. Of course, because I'm jumping on the bandwagon like every affiliate online. I also requested a custom code, but the thing is, I'm just starting out with them, so I haven't really pushed them too much. Let's see the payout policy. FUNDINGTICKS. You need to know challenge. What's it called again? FUNDINGTICKS 0. 0 anyway. FUNDINGTICKS 0 rewards. Now that's more interesting. So here it is. FUNDINGTICKS 0 rewards. So it counts as a reward. So once you get the instant funded account, yeah, actually, yeah, that's true. With TradingView. So 50K account, the first reward target is $3,000. What's the reward? So the buffer is $3,000. You need to make 3,000, and the reward cap, the cap, is $2,000. The first reward target for 25K there. Once you reach the second reward. So I guess there's a minimum. What's the minimum? You can have a close of 7 trades. You can request your reward once you achieve the profit target. So on the 50K, you need to make $3,000 on the instant funded account. Once you reach $3,000, okay, what's the first reward target? Let's just go with it. Okay. Reward target is $15,000. You can now. Okay, so you can request $2,000 on a 50K on your first reward target. But that's gonna leave you, I guess, with $1,000 of drawdown at FUNDINGTICKS. So I guess you don't necessarily have to go for all the withdrawal. You can take out less, and then go for the second reward target, which is 2,500. Quite interesting. I gotta look into this. So there are good examples here on their website. That's good to know. Yeah, you're welcome, Lizelle. Anyway, at least we know that there is an instant funding situation there. Yeah, FundedNext is also big. I heard some issues a few weeks ago about payout denials and accounts getting breached simultaneously. Actually, Matt from MyFundedTV were trying to cover the issue. It seems like everything has been solved. But all I saw that multiple users were saying that their account was breached due to micro scalping or something like that at FundedNext Futures. but hopefully they solve that problem by now. Definitely, Lizelle, I would do the same. Take the maximum account, the maximum amount. Yeah, that's the thing you need to do. I knew it. I knew that there was an instant funding. 50K, you can just keep flipping to get 1,000 until you bring your account down. I don't know. Unfortunately, this account currently is not looking good. It's not looking good. It's not going for that 70 level. I have a feeling that this right now is just going to spike higher. The buffer is not going to be enough on this account to survive this spike, just saying. Andy, good morning. I haven't been asked about this a lot lately. What account would you recommend with funding ticks if you would go for them? Well, it depends on your financial situation and on your experience. So obviously, if you want to jump in right away, instant funded account is a good solution. Otherwise, this one step, the one step funding ticks one with a 50K. No, sorry. The one step funding ticks pro with the 5K reward cap is actually very good. I know it's more expensive than the other one, so it's not 50, but it's $81. But at least if you make more than $1,000 in profits, then that's a good thing, right? So why not? So I would say if you can afford the $81 with the 5K cap, not the 1K, that's a good price on a 50K. That's actually seems to be fairly good. No activation, so why not? Jay already knows the system. Definitely. Norbert, I was just saying that you called this level out nicely. That 575 perfectly, this was like a perfect reversal point. And this is not random. Something has to do with, I mean, for my evaluation account, it seems like that the problem is this is what's going to happen. Even if it goes down, it's going to pick up liquidity from this area, and that's going to blow up the account. So, good morning, Chaz. 7 days in a row of TPT withdrawals. Let's go. Hey, 150 is good. Trust me. No, it's not small because, you know, if you can repeat the process, that's actually very good. Oh no, this is not looking good now. Not looking good. Not looking good. Hey, DPK. No, I'm actually going crazy with an Apex evaluation account. I'm trying to blow it up. Otherwise, I'm down. I had 3 losses in a row unfunded. So I'm stopping. I'm not placing any more trades on funded accounts. So I'm down $300 on each account. So I was copy trading it for 2 accounts. So basically, I'm down $600 on funded accounts. I had a gold loss, 2 loss on NQ. So instead, to go crazy, I chose a fresh Apex evaluation account to go absolutely nuts. Because my original target was the 570. So I'm stepping down from the funded accounts, at least for this session. It is what it is. I started out with the wrong foot. It was hard to read the market this morning for me. It really hard because I had the plan, which basically I'm deviated from the plan. I was looking for the demand zone, and instead I tried to go for the Asia high as well. It's just kind of crazy. Gold, I entered the gold long position because I was trying to anticipate that 5-minute zone. It seems like it's swept the low now. Still a little bit tempted, but I'm not gonna jump in. I think that gold is gonna go sooner or later to that 38.8. I just cannot take more loss in this session. I need to stop. Yeah, 10 minutes to go for the pre-market open. And we're in the macro. Yeah, we should be seeing some significant movement. Either way, it should be spiking up there or flushing it down. That's a good risk management, Norbert. Yeah. That's good risk management. Unfortunately, I have to step down from this. This Apex account is still alive. I don't know how, but it's still there. Almost blowing up. If it goes into this fair value gap, that Apex account is gone. But that's just a fresh eval, so. Hey, greetings from Slovakia. Hey, Faith of Mercy, welcome to the channel. What's up? Thanks for joining, neighbor. Oh my, I'm behind the chat. I don't have any info, Philcos, about 90% sale. I have a feeling that they might do it because they do it almost every month. Hey, Karsten. Wishing you the same as well. Yeah, it did. It did. Actually, a bit of a hard read for me right now, but maybe New York will do something better. Thank you, Pilkos. Anyway, 8 more minutes until pre-market open. You're fine. Nice, nice. Well, as I said, unfortunately, this London session, I particularly reading the market very badly. That doesn't mean that my levels are not gonna prevail, but right now, gold actually played a dirty trick on me. It seems like it's just want to go higher now. I would really love to go long on gold. That would be really awesome, really nice. But I just can't. Even though I have another account, or I have multiple accounts that I could go with, I'm just not sure I'm able to do it right now. I have to step down a little bit. NQ keep. So. This area, let me hold on. Okay, it's still here. What a reversal on the 4-hour mid-level there. I just watched your YouTube video, how to blue for. Oh yeah, exactly, Lure. I did the same mistake. No, hold on, no. The thing is, Lure, this trade, I put this for fun. I put this trade on for fun to see if we go. This is just a fresh evaluation account at Apex. I don't really care about this account, to be honest. On my funded account, I tried this area to go for the zone. So I'm not going to, even if I would, maybe if I would have fresh accounts and no trades today, I would jump in, but I don't know. This trade, I don't really care about too much, but I mean, I should. But yeah, I was just trying to chase it, basically. Trying to short at the bottom. But this is exactly what happens when we short at the bottom, so it's true. And try gold and long, yeah. Yeah, Labor Day is going to be next Friday, right? Yeah. Yeah, some sales done. Trading Star, the celebrity. Hey, what's up? Oh, I received your message yesterday. I'm going to reply. All is good. I misunderstood. Yeah, so thank you for the message. I'm gonna send you one as well. Yeah, I need to hit the gym, by the way, Martin. That's true. I need to go to the gym. Leg day. Exactly, that's what we need. Leg day for sure. 5 more minutes. And why am I so tired? Okay, gold still keeps going. I will going to watch that 38.8 throughout the day. Maybe it's gonna happen in New York, but I like that area. CK trade. Doing great, thank you. Although I had 3 losses in a row. I mean, not in a row, but I closed them manually, but I had 3 losses on fundeds. So I cannot take more trades. I do have 1 trade on an Apex Eval to go crazy, but that's it. That's just a fresh Eval. Not good. I mean, the market is doing its thing. The thing is, I was doing my own thing, which was a bad read. I just couldn't read the signs properly. I should have waited more or be more patient. I tried to go long on gold as well, so it took me out, but I'm not gonna take any particular trade other than I have this Apex crazy account right now. You were working in the astral realm during the night. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I was working like Doctor Strange. Like I was reading. I was reading and studying. That's actually true. It's true. Do you copy trade them, Tom? These 2 accounts were copy traded, yes. Which is quite the opposite, which I said the other day last week. Like, I lost a few accounts this month. And my expense, like this month, oh my god. The neighbor. Jesus. He's using the bush cutter. I have to close the window. This is absolutely crazy. Okay, so what happened is that this month my funded account payouts are only at $3,100, so a little bit higher than 3K. Now the problem is I've spent $2,500, a little bit, I think $2,600 this month for new evaluation accounts, also activation fee at Bulenox, reset. I spent on reset too. So this month I've spent a lot of money. Definitely over budgeted myself on evaluation accounts and resets. So this month is a struggle. Lost a lot of evals, like not a lot, but definitely more than usually. Blow off 5 funded accounts this month, and one of those were actually at payout level. So I blew up a core account which was ready for the second payout. I blew it up. I blew up a Take Profit Trader Pro account which was almost ready for a nice juicy payout. I blew it up. You know, this month is just a little bit up. Last month and like July and June was my best month ever. Ever. And this month is just a struggle, but this is how trading goes. Cannot really do much about it. Yeah. That's the train. Yeah, the microphone. New microphone. Mic is fading. Yeah. The thing is, I bought a new microphone. I told this yesterday. Hopefully today or tomorrow I will have it. It's an Elgato. Oh, what's happening with the microphone? Oh. Mic is fading. Oh, I know what's happening. Okay, I know what happened. Yeah. The microphone just got absolutely, yeah. There's no way to fix it, guys. The only way I can fix the microphone if I restart the computer. Here it is. It's not good. I don't think it's... No. I have to restart the PC. It's not gonna work. I don't think it's that much better. I'm sorry. It's not working. It's not good. I see the OBS. It's bad. It's not good. You have the pre-market open here. I think I'm gonna have to close the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close the stream. It seems like my microphone, the microphone just got absolutely cracked. Risk management. Faith. It was risk management. I'm sorry everybody, but the microphone is not going to repair itself, so I think I might just have to restart the computer. So that means that I have to close the stream here. Anyway, there's not much to do here for me, so I'm not going to take more trades. Unfortunately, I had 3 losses in a row, so that's it for me. Not much else to do. I'm sorry about the microphone. Gold is going higher. Anyway, I'm closing it here. Thank you so much. If you would like to support the channel, please use my code and links. Now it's working at FundingTicks, TRADEIFY. I want to play video games. So thank you so much. It is what it is. This London session wasn't good for me. So see you ladies and gents in the New York session. I'm going to fix the microphone by then. All right. Cheers, everybody. God bless you all. Oh. Hold on. It's not even working. Okay. Everything is messed up. All right. I can't even play on my soundboard. It's not working. Okay. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, faith. 50K confident. Yeah, it happens. Sorry, everybody, about the technical mistake. I see you guys later. Cheers.